What the hell are you doing? Singing songs? Here's some help.
A new dawn approached. Rumors of more folks across the water sorta restored hope. He'd survived this whole time thanks to the elixir he drank in 22. The mixture was rank, that shit stank, but it gave him the magic of youth. Got it from the 6th bank he raided while bagging some loot from a safety deposit box in the back of the room. He hadn't a clue of its use, but what the hell, ain't shit else to do. Took a swig, it dripped onto the mask and it melted through. His body went through so many different time zones, he contracted a Celtic flu. He still keep a drop or two in the mirrored flask. Lost count of how many years passed since they last feared the blast. But the future's bright, communities reappearing fast. Still got the mic in his bag, standing in a tree, plotting his path from the canopy he sailed east. But his sanity derailed, no longer narcissistic, though his vanity was frail, reflecting on the water about how humanity prevailed. Despite the extinction level event, he think they'll revel again and return to civilization. If the world has a little patience, they'll learn to live as a nation together. But it's too early for that, he gotta escape the weather. And whether he do ain't exactly a given. He don't know his expiration date, so he continued the exploration and left it to fate. The sea did a Mexican wave with the homeland in the distance. He just hoped that they don't have a resistance, and that the tribes ain't mad at what he said on the transmission. This damn mission could go one of two ways. Either he a true great or nothing but a new slave. Making sure he was clipped to the boat, he took a sip of the potion and a dip in the ocean, scaling limits below that most ain't willing to go. Nothing in his vision of note besides some fish in a shoal, and the oxygen tank was running visibly low. So gripping the rope, he head back to the surface, shivering cold, reaching the shore, flinging a cloak round him. He gathered his things soundly in the old brown case, strolling down to the old town place at a slowed down pace. He glanced at the clock tower, and that's when it got sour. Heard the chimes, it was the stroke of midnight. The streets were spooky, the shit just ain't sit right. He hearing faint screams, it sound like a bitch fight. He sit tight against the nearest wall, bells ringing in the distance, he could hear them call. They was announcing his presence, he could only philosophize. Looked at his watch, surprised it was October 30. That's when it hit him, he was the doom that they prophesized.